it was incomplete. The Heart Sutra. The third book on the Heart Sutra, deciphered by integration of the modern intelligence and spirituality. March 2018. Author Kufudo. Translator Masaki Akiyama. Abstract. Busetsu Makahanya Haramita Shinyo. The preach of the Heart Sutra started several hundred years after Buddha's nirvana. Therefore, it was not preached by Buddha, but was compiled under Buddha's name for the purpose of restoration of Buddhism that had been distorted by that time. Kanji Zaibosatsu, Gyojin Hanaya Haramitaji, Shoken Gankaiku, Doas Saiku Yaku. It is important that emptiness, which appears in the first part of the Heart Sutra as the substantiality of all forms of existence of the world, is described as sunyan in adjective form like of emptiness in the original Sanskrit version. As revealed later in the fourth paragraph, the meaning of the noun emptiness, which is the base of adjective sunyan, represents the essence of the cosmos as substance. When Kanensama Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva was engaging in the practice of his deep meditation of Prajnaparamita, the perfect highest peerless wisdom, he perceived that the world of five elements, that is, the world of non-existence which human beings participate in, is superbly under the order of the world of existence, and every phenomenon and event are all affirmative and harmonized. Based on this truth, Kanensama has indicated to Shariputra the way to enlightenment. Siarishi, Shiki Fuiku, Kufu Ishiki, Shiki Sakuziku, Kusakuzi Shiki, Jusorgyosiki, Yakubunyozi. In the times of initial Buddhism, an object was called color because it has its own color. In addition, a man was classified into physical body and mental process. One's physical body was called color and its mental process was called VSSV, an abbreviated form of dana sensing, samna imaging, samskara willing, and vinanani consciousness. This relationship between color and VSSV has evolved and developed in the Heart Sutra. After being redefined, they became color and VSSV that mean the essence of human beings. In short, the terms color and VSSV that appear in the Heart Sutra are the essence of human beings, that is, color is a vital entity as substance and VSSV is its mental process. Listen, Shariputra. Preaching from the view of inherent nature of the cosmos, color is the essence of human beings, and emptiness is, as defined later, the essence of the cosmos as substance. Therefore, it comes that color is identical to emptiness, and emptiness is identical to color. In other words, it comes that the essence of human beings is the essence of the cosmos, and the essence of the cosmos is the essence of human beings. We cannot help but say that the content that has been deciphered here is really an amazing truth to be thought of deeply and carefully. On the other hand, preaching from the view of human reality, which is restricted in time and space, it comes that color is able to return to emptiness through one's meditation, and emptiness is able to come down to color. Since VSSV is the mental process of color, VSSV is also the essence of human beings, same as color. Therefore, the relationship between VSSV and emptiness is also the same as color and emptiness. Siarishi, Shohakuso, Fusho Fumetsu, Fuku Fujo, Fuketsu Fuman. Listen, Shariputra. Now, all dharmas, which have just appeared in this paragraph as a new concept, have been additionally redefined as the environment for vital activities. To tell the truth, all dharmas are formalized ones of emptiness and have several characteristics of emptiness. In other words, the essence of the cosmos will be explained as the three basic natures of emptiness as follows. The first nature is beings, which are neither generated nor disappear, that represents the perfection of the cosmos based on eternity, transcending conflict between life and extinction. This nature will be described simply as eternity from now. The second nature is beings, which are neither impure nor apart from impure, that represents absoluteness, transcending the dualistic conflict of the pure and impure, that is, the good and evil. The third nature is beings, which do not increase nor decrease. This translation is based on Chinese version of the Heart Sutra translated by Tripitaka Master Xuanzang. However, according to the original Sanskrit scripture, it is more appropriate to translate as beings, which do not lack nor are filled. The meaning of this phrase is that they do not lack but are not filled. To exemplify this meaning, we can think of an object, flower, and its advanced concept, beauty, that a flower has. Suppose there are a number of kinds of flowers here. We can feel that each flower has each beauty, and it does not also have any lack of beauty. However, we can never say that the flower satisfies all the concept of beauty only by alone. Speaking contemporarily, this phrase, beings which do not lack nor are filled, should be interpreted as universality associated with diversity. Therefore, each phrase has been defined respectively as eternity, absoluteness, and universality. Through a series of these decipherments, it was revealed that emptiness is substance itself. Up to here, color, VSSV, and all dharmas have been properly classified as substance derived from emptiness. In other words, color and VSSV are drawn in the Heart Sutra as an energetic lively appearance which is developing its vital activity within the living environments named all dharmas. The subject to here was about color, VSSV, and all dharmas that belong to emptiness. However, this topic is now once settled down. Zikoku tu, mushiki muju sorgyorshiki, mugen nibizetchen ni, mushiki shoko mi shoko, mugen kaine shi mu ishiki kai. As the next step, the vital activity of the cosmos will create a world out of emptiness, that is, the world of impermanence and vanity of all things without substance, in which ones live, and it will accordingly develop and expand its world. From here, the explanation of the vital activity will start, which will develop within the newly created world of impermanence and vanity of all things without substance. Now, it is preached that color, VSSV, which are accompanied with the word nothing, do not exist within emptiness. At a glance, these color, VSSV certainly seem inconsistent with color, VSSV. However, color, VSSV are non-existence out of emptiness and paired with color, VSSV as existence, which are within emptiness. The fact of this redefinition was hidden exactly in this logical development. In other words, color, VSSV are existence within emptiness, and color, VSSV are one out of emptiness. Both groups are purposely expressed as the same spelling phrase even though they apparently exist in a different world. This contrast means that both groups are originally in the coupling relationship based on prajna paramita. In short, nothing but to live with one's awareness of this coupling relationship based on prajna paramita is exactly the original appearance of one's vital activity. However, it will become equal to non-existence if one does not aware of this relationship. Each suffering or delusion will occur in case this awareness is missing. Next, it is interpreted that human perpetual functions and their target objects do not exist within emptiness, either. They are described as eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind, and sight, sound, smell, touch, and a dharma. All these terms derive from initial Buddhism. The last term adharma means a field of vital activity including the physical environment and law involved with human beings. Now, all dharmas are substance because they belong to emptiness. Oppositely, Adharma is not substance because it does not exist within emptiness. In other words, all dharmas within emptiness and adharma out of emptiness have originally satisfied the coupling relationship based on prajnaparamita. In short, the cosmos has been classified into substance within emptiness and non-substance out of emptiness. It is possible to regard the classified two worlds of substance and non-substance as the original structure in appearance only in case the coupling relationship based on prajnaparamita would be established. Furthermore, all of 18 kinds of elements that one can recognize, including not only human perceptual functions with their target objects, but also human consciousness, do not exist within emptiness. In other words, one must be aware during one's ascetic practice that one's consciousness realm is non-existence and also must regard it as non-existence. This is the biggest difficulty for practitioners. Finally, non-substance and substance have been apparently separated from each other and classified in contrast. Now we can say that both could be represented based on the relevance of prajnaparamita. Mumu mio yaku mumu mio jin, neishi muroshi yaku muroshi jin, mu kushu metsudor mu chi yaku mutoku. The Heart Sutra denies the first and last character of the 12 Nidanas, one of famous scriptures in initial Buddhism preaching the 12-fold chain of causation, with a denial word nothing to mean a prefix referring to the negative form. As same, it denies the most important phrase dukkha, suffering, samudaya, arising, nirodha, cessation, marga, the path leading to cessation of the Four Noble Truths, one of initial Buddhism's scriptures, with the same word nothing. It concludes that there is nothing to obtain from these scriptures without any wisdom of enlightenment because the correct coupling relationship based on prajnaparamita does not arise due to the lack of preaching of the association with emptiness. Speaking the truth derived from the view world of the Heart Sutra, all the delusions and sufferings in this world are the power to recover the coupling relationship based on prajnaparamita. In short, they can become a powerful driving force to return to emptiness. The methodology will be explained in the next 7th paragraph. Imushotaku ko, bodhisattva aham nyaharamateko, shinmu kege ko. Mu kufu, onri sai tendo muso, kugyo nahan, sanzi shobutu, ahanya haramateko, toku anokutar sanmikul san bodhi. Since one can never obtain any coupling relationships from such wrong scriptures, let me preach the new teaching of prajnaparamita around emptiness, which is able to make one aware of the relationship after having thrown them away. Practitioners on the terrestrial world must try to resonate with prajnaparamita by their own effort, and master the view of the world of prajnaparamita. As a result, the hindrances that cover one's mind will disappear. After this disappearance, one's mind becomes free from the fear and anxiety of the future. In order to achieve it, separate away color and VSSV from color and VSSV according to the meditation and mental training of prajnaparamita. Then put yourself at the inherent position of color and VSSV according to your own effort to resonate with prajnaparamita. In addition, throw away the completely wrong recognition from you, namely the falsehood of emptiness without substance. Thus, the relationship between color, VSSV, and color, VSSV, will return to the original coupling relationship based on prajnaparamita. Then one will be able to be aware of the relationship and attain an enlightenment of nirvana after recovering freedom and peace in one's mind. On the other hand, practitioners in the celestial world who live simultaneously in the past, present, and future will be able to attain a completed enlightenment by the same way to resonate with prajnaparamita. Kochi han no haramita, zaidai jinshu, zaidai myoshu, zemjoshu, zemtodoshu, no jos saiku. That is why practitioners should learn the view of the world of prajnaparamita. Prajnaparamita is the mantra with great spiritual power. It is the mantra that reveals everything. It is the highest perfect mantra. It is the peerless and unrivaled mantra. Once one would learn the view of the world of Prajnaparamita and practice it, all the sufferings and problems will be definitely solved by Konansalma. Shinjitsu Fuko, Kosetsu Hanayahirmitashu, Saku Setsu Shuwatsu, Gate Herso Gatebo Waka, Han Hashinyo. Such a great power of the spell of Prajnaparamita is really true. Since it is never false, recite a prepared summarized short spell of Prajnaparamita wholeheartedly when you would face your death in the future, which everybody must experience someday. Since this spell is short, memorable, and easy to chant, one is able to attain Higan, the other shore, with this mantra after shaking off various obstacles coming at one's death. The short spell is as follows. Develop, develop, and develop from inside emptiness. Develop the principles of the cosmos from inside emptiness. Those who have attained their enlightenment must do this. All the past Buddhism will recover the coupling relationship based on Prajnaparamita by the truth deciphered in the sutra. Through this process, Buddhism will be restored, and the latter days will finally come to end. However, an interpretation of the term Heart Sutra still remains. We can find an important term, paramita, removed from the formal name Prajnaparamita Hridaya in the last line. It is concluded as an abbreviation like Prajna Hridaya in the last line. We can imagine that the compilers of the Heart Sutra are trying to convey to the present age that the Heart Sutra is still unfinished by showing the incomplete style with some missing at the end of the Heart Sutra. The main reason why they dare to keep the Heart Sutra incomplete is their long-term plan that those who have mastered Prajnaparamita will appear in the future and come to decipher the Heart Sutra by making full use of the academic and knowledge on the earth at that era. The incomplete figure strongly suggests to the present people to complete the Heart Sutra that matches each society and each cultural environment. End.